Yeah, hope you're all doing well. I need to touch up that schedule. That's kind of hard to read with the white background. I tried to up the transparency and everything, but I don't love the way that looks. Whatever. Everything was hastily done. I basically worked 12 hours today, so that's why the stream got pushed back an hour, and that's why I was so tired. I had to go have a fun time. I see what you did there. I'm sorry, Rude. I thought of you as soon as I was like, I need a nap. I was like, I hope Rude's not streaming. And here we are. It's busting your balls, but still, I know it's a game that is near and dear to you, so there's certainly something to be said for, you know, seeing somebody's experience, the first experience with the game. So I get it. The VODs only do so much, but yeah, there'll be time. I mean, I imagine this is going to take me about a month to beat. You can finish this at a pretty decent time. I mean, if you know what you're doing, sure. I got no idea. And I say like a month because it's like, okay, if it takes, let's just say 30 hours. Not a crazy amount of time, but you know, like a 30-hour game is basically a month for me. Or like 3 weeks. It's an RPG for people who don't like RPGs? No, that was Super Mario RPG. That was actually legitimately short.
Your quota? You are behind on your quota, so chop chop lollipop, give me them fucking feats right now. So cooked, unfortunately.
It is for people who like RPGs, made by the masters of RPGs. Yeah, this is golden era Squaresoft. I was gonna say Square Enix, but is that the origins of the feat lore? I think they go much deeper than that. Hope you're doing well, Saints. Alright, so yeah, we're going to be starting Chrono Trigger. This will be a first playthrough for me. I have seen bits and pieces of it over the years, but nothing really that I held on to too much, so I'm not going to know strategy or necessarily story beats or characters, so consider this a you know, first playthrough entirely. So deep, we need a soul-searching session for it. Correct. One of the first foot fetish was from a cranial injury. Maybe because I want to see the title screen? Okay. I'll hurry my shit up then. Understood. I got the message. I'm doing it. I'm clicking it right now. It's being clicked. There's your Square Enix title screen. I believe this is based off the PS1 iteration of the game, so there are FMV cutscenes in here. Which I'll duck out for a minute. And the movie comes after this. Hey, I didn't put this together. Blame Square Enix. Oh, there's another. Hold on, I'll fuck off again. I don't want to be. Yeah, it's almost spoiling at that point, but whatever. It's fine. All right. Here we are. There's really not much to change in here. Okay, Bavi, have fun. I will. That's why I didn't want the video to play at the start. It's weird how it doubles up like that. So yeah, the FMV cutscenes are, yeah. As far as I know, this is all based off the PS1 release of Chrono Trigger. So definitely not new additions to it. I will forget these controls, but that's fine. Battle mode. I'm gonna leave this all defaulted. There is a toggle for high resolution graphics. It's not. It's a smoothing filter, and it looks like shit, in my opinion. I'll show you all once we start playing the game, but it does not look great, in my personal opinion. It just smooths everything out. Five characters. So generous. I will accept. A little festival going on. I felt like the music in the cutscene was pretty loud. Yo, Donkey Kong. There's gonna be a lot of reading for me. Chrono, are you still sleeping? Oh, I'm gonna have to move. I am blocking text. Come on, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lena's bell sounds. I was been so excited about the Millennial Fair that you couldn't sleep last night, could you? Well, you better not let that giddiness get you into any trouble. I want you to behave yourself today. Because nothing bad will happen. Come on now, out of bed with you. The hometown type music. It's about time. By the way, you're going to see... Oh dear, what was her name? That young adventurous friend of yours? Luca. That's right, Luca. You're going to stop by and see her new invention at the fair, aren't you? Well, run along then, and be back before dinner. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Obtain 200G. 1000 AD. Truce in Mayor's Manor, Lucas House. Wondering if maybe I should just go to the fair. Oh, hello, Chrono. Luca's off at the Lena Square with her father, Taban, unveiling her new invention. Or you could just go to her house, do whatever the fuck you want. Alright, I'll get on with it. I'll argue about that later, but I legitimately have to download the SNES copy to see something. Hey, I don't know all of the difference between this. I just know that this is, like I said, it's based off PS1. But interestingly enough, we can go kind of wherever we want to start with. I'm sure. Yeah, we can just leave. I'm not going to do that, but... Yeah, the music changes to that. That's why I turned around. I was like, I shouldn't be here. It's one of the first games in my memory that had dynamic songs. Do you know this version of the country is... Oh, hold on. Good morning, first all. Do you know this version of country is based on the DS remake, but with auto battle mode added to the game? Well, just putting it out there, I have never played Chrono Trigger in my life, any version of it. So, while context is important, I don't want to be spoiled on anything at all. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't answer you if you talk to them. Good to know. Line up with the bell and press the button when you're ready. Gestures carefully, then press A once more. You did it. But way to go. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. First try. Best Chrono Trigger is the DS version with actually using stylus controls. Makes a huge difference. Huh. Let's just buy a couple of potions. Some other things. One of those. Okay, that's good enough. We'll find out how harsh the game is, considering 1995. You're looking at her father and put together another crazy invention. Let's hope it doesn't blow up again like the last one. The race winner will be quiet and watch. Want to try and guess the next winner? Talk to me once the runners have lined up over there after the race. Gambling mechanics? My 1995 game? Unbelievable. This merchant said he'd buy accessories if they're in good condition. Maybe I should sell him this old pendant of mine. Melchior, the swordsmith, at your service. Might I interest you in one of my fine blades? Well, I can afford a bronze blade. Then I'll be broke. Chrono seems very excited about the prospect of a bronze blade. It's Screw it. Let's be poor. Well, on the continent to the east. Come see me if you ever have the need. There was a big war hundreds of years ago against the Fiend Lord's armies. My mom said if we'd lost, we wouldn't be having a fair like this today. I think I've talked to pretty much everybody. Maybe the green ambler for sure this time. I can feel it in my bones. God. Old degenerate gambler. Tent of Horrors. Spend your silver points here. Put your bravery to the test. Yeah, I only have 1 silver point. We do illegal tampering to the race. My dear old wife made that lunch for me. Always the highlight of my day. Gives me that extra oomph when I'm starting to feel worn down. So... Okay, so don't touch that? Am I gonna get beat up for stealing? I don't know what to expect, so it's... I'm gonna leave that there. Go right straight ahead if you want to try your hand against Luca's bipedal robot battler, Gato. You can win silver points if you beat him. Oh, look, a cute blonde. Talk to her. That can wait. So many other activities. Like 10 silver points for 50G. I don't have that. I heard the gossip. No, spill the tea. Well, just between that, I heard that the king is tearing his hair out over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once I'd like to meet her and see how wild she really is. So, that, I mean, considering I could tell by her sprite that she's a main character, probably her. Kitty ran away. Oh. Drinking contest. Step right up. Press A as fast as you can. Put 5 silver points on your card. There wasn't really, like, feedback, so it's like, how much do I need to mash? I can just do it again. Alright, let's do it again. One more time. I don't really think it's making much of a difference. She's mad cute. What the hell are you waiting for? Well, because you said to talk to her. That's usually when people tell me to do things, I don't do them. Infinite silver point glitched unlocked. True. Whoa. Catchy rhythm, huh? You could dance along with YX, right bumper, left bumper. Oh, prehistoric rhythm. Okay, don't talk to cute girls or fight things with metal joints. Well, if I talk to... So I figure if I talk to her or if I go see Luca, it will advance the actual story. And I don't want to be cut off from all this, you know, fun stuff at the fair. They did not mess around with the soundtrack. Oh, well, so much for talking. Just... I even stopped in front of her. God, the bells are ringing. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my pendant. Can you not see it? Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. I know it doesn't look like much, but it has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? I suppose. Thank you. I must live in this town. I came to see the fair. Awfully boring wandering out alone, though, isn't it? Hey, why don't we walk around together for a while? Wouldn't that be great? She said, oof, congratulations, you're going to be a father. Just like that. I don't know. This seems risky. Oh, lady asking me out? That's in my mind, that's a red flag. We'll do it anyway. Yahoo! This will be fun. Oh, I never told you my name, did I? It's Marl. Which couldn't possibly be important with a you know, a character card. And you're Chrono. What a nice name. Well, pleased to meet you, Chrono. Come on, let's enjoy the fair. Let's go back to that drinking context. I already forgot the exchange rates for silver points. Preparations are still underway. Enjoy yourself in the square for a while. Check back a little later. Wait, wasn't... I feel like I saw a cat around the festival. It's a nice, cool, transparent cup you got there. Thank you. I intentionally used the green cozy. Can we both dance? Nice. More drinking. With 4 cans on the table, yeah, I don't even know if it's a maximum. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? Okay, so that was the only difference we got. She actually talks about it. I got 16. I don't want to exchange this here. Also, is that a cat? Yes. So you went back to your owner, right? Or do I have to keep finding you over and over again? Can never be easy. Not that one. That one's in the race. The Tent of Horrors. Welcome to Norstein Beckler's Tent of Horrors. The spine-tingling show is just about to start. I mean, if this is a date, here we go. How many silver points would you like to spend? 10. I'm Biggs. I'm Wedge. They even did it in this game. Okay. Interesting. Piet? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Grenades. Oh, God. I was paying attention to the middle one. 40-point minigame is required to win. That would be incredibly mean. Well, we lost 10 points because we didn't guess the guard. Alright, let's go visit Luca. Oh my gosh, I have metal joints. If you can beat me up, you'll earn 15 points. She's just got a crossbow handy. Earn 10 XP, 1 TP. Oh no, I've lost. It seems you have won. Here are your 15 points. Now, wasn't that fun? Alright, so I have 21 points now. You can just drink for the rest. Or gamble on a race, but I feel like the consistent 5 points. Alright, I'm not gonna spam the button as hard. Maybe I need to. I just want to see, like, if... Because the game doesn't really finish any faster. It's just how quickly the cups get put on the table. Getting absolutely lit up at the fair. It's the only way to do it. Can't go on the adventure because Chrono's drunk. Putting down a 32-pack of your local millennial? Yes. You don't even have to spam the button that hard. I'm just doing it. I already lost track of how many I had. I don't think it's 40 yet, but find out. Oh, I have 46. No. The scary part is I won't know what the game is until I spend the points. Mimic what you see. Oh, fuck. Left arm, right arm, laugh, surprise. Start when you hear the signal after I move. Fuck, that's surprise. Well, there goes 40 points. That's... That's unfortunate. Going back to the bottle again. Luca's device is all set up now, you know? Just go straight to the back of the square. So that counted as passing time. Just a minute, I want to get some candy. Sorry, I wasn't sure whether I needed to do anything there. Excuse me, I'd like one of these. Sure, young miss. Thanks for waiting. Step right on up. Any with the time and courage. Our first ever hyperdimensional transporter is the invention of the century. Simply hop up here, and you'll be teleported here. This fantastic machine is the masterwork of my beautiful and brilliant daughter, Luca. What does teleport mean? Luca invented this thing? Where do we go wrong this time? Hey, listen, I've played Half-Life 2. I know how teleporters go wrong. This contraption is supposed to transport objects in the blink of an eye. Give it a try, kid? Oh, it's you, Chrono. Chrono. I was wondering when you'd show up. No one wants to try my telepod. Would you be so kind? Oh, this will be fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Top up on the left pod. System activated. Initiating energy transfer. Ooh, amazing. So how was it? Want to try it again? It worked. Unbelievable. They never... So I was saying, Luca has done it again, ladies and gentlemen. A thrilling display of science at its best. This seems ever so slightly unethical. Looks like fun. I want to try it too. Huh? Chrono, when did you manage to pick up a cutie like her? It's alright, isn't it, Chrono? Just wait right here. Don't run off on me. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, is this the vision of loveliness? As this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. I should have kept the pendant. That's probably what's going to trigger this thing. Okay, I'll be right back. Sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, I'm not afraid. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she teleports off from the platform. System activated. Machine energy transfer. I knew it. That damn pendant. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Uh-oh. She gone. Okay, she's not reappearing. Oh, well, alright, as you can see, this girl's vanished before your very eyes. Show's over, folks. Move along. What just happened, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared. They couldn't have been the telepod. The way that rift appeared and the way her pendant seemed to be reacting to it. Something else must have caused it all. Well, what are you supposed to do now? Is there any way we can help her? The girl's face was so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize that was me going. It was just, I was trying to pick it up. Oh, you're going after her? What a fine lad. It's the only way. I don't know where the hole leads. We've got no other choice. Just hope it's up again. Well, to worth a shot. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono. Embrace yourself. Well, what if I didn't want to go yet? No choice. It's adventure time. I'll never know what that minigame would have done. Shouldn't have grabbed the pendant? How would I know? I figured they would ask, hey, are you sure you want to go? Boost the power output. Roger. Also, the fact that he's hammering it while they're going. More. I need more power. Roger. There, I think we did it. Good luck, Chrono. I'll follow as soon as I figure out what went wrong. Whoa! Now imagine this on a SNES? Yeah. I could absolutely imagine this on a SNES. Because I've seen that... I don't want to say the same effect. I've seen similar effects. Oh, shit. Well, good thing I bought that bronze sword. XP, 3 TP, 36G. This all sounds very nice and inviting. Chrono's level increased. Chrono learns Cyclone. Obtained a potion. Nice. Got reimbursed already. Power Glove. Speed +1 or strength +2. I'll take the strength. Potion, Power Gloves, you gained a level, learned Cyclone. Yep. Had to try it. Although now I realize that I'm blocking health and mana. Or magic points, or whatever the game wants to call them. There's no winning. Okay, so we've gone back in time. To question mark. Where are you, say? Some sort of simpleton? Even a half-wit should know this land in Regardia. Our kingdom wages war with the Fiend Lord's army day and night, fighting to restore the realm's peace. Okay, so we got transported back to the war. Pray tell you knew that much at least. Yes, I mean I knew all of that. Then, why'd you show the good grace to stop wandering around pestering folk with moronic questions? Wow, people were dicks in the past. Oh, praise be. They found Queen Lina wandering up in the canyon. She's been missing for so long, I feared the worst. She's supposed to be back at the castle by now, getting some much-needed rest. I think our hearts are a little more at ease now. Queen Lina appeared. Was all King could think of. Thought the Fiend Lord's doing. He thought it was the Fiend Lord's doing, and dispatched soldiers to the four corners of the realm to find her. She's been found, and that's all that matters. Army laid waste the Zenon Bridge. We lost our only road to the southern continent. Okay, so the bridge that I even tried to interact with earlier is now gone. Bear, have you gone mad? There's no time for mirth and mummery. There's a 10G for the night. I'm sure you haven't complicated this situation at all. Nah. All right, we had to get the stay at the inn jingle. This box has been handed down for generations. Should you somehow manage to open it, you are welcome to the contents. Mysterious force seals it shut. Considering this is an old game, I'm gonna probably have to take notes. Oh, she's tidying the beds. That's cool. She has her own little routine. How cool of a sound effect? I mean, that's absolutely the mystery sound effect. I don't know what time period I'm in yet. That's what I probably have to track, is what time period I'm in and where it is, because the same location could probably repeat, I would imagine. You're an outsider too? His name's Toma. I'm an explorer. If you can spare 10G to buy this round, I'll be a storyteller too. Oops. I accidentally hit agree. Nobuo Matsu, I'm 90% sure. I thought it was somebody different. Cheers, friend. Well, a promise is a promise. It's about the missing queen. My travels have taken me to the cathedral in the Western Wood, and there's something most peculiar about that place. It's only a hunch, but... Beg your pardon? They found Queen Lina and the canyon? Seems my suspicions were misplaced. That was very... Majority of someone else. Yumatsu was consulted to complete a couple songs and tunes. I was almost certain something foul was afoot at the cathedral to the west. Well, that sounds like someplace we should explore. I'm about to the village blacksmith. I'm forging this bell at the Queen's behest, or King's behest, as a symbol of his love for Queen Lina. Queen's vanishing act had me wondering if all this work would be for naught. After all, what's the bell without the Queen, eh? But it seems they found her in the canyon up north. She's back at the castle now, and I'm back to work. Also significant that the bell rang when we ran into her at the fair. I know most of the songs Matsu did, but melody is never really included in the soundtrack and OST to my knowledge. It's great. Husband wants a daughter, both clever and fair. Damn. So you've been mind to buy some weapons to join the fight against the Fiend Lord's army, have you? Wonderful. Remember, do equip weapons you buy. Not much meaning elsewise. Bronze blade costs the same. Interesting. Alright, I think we've covered everywhere we can get to. We're being pointed at the castle. Yeah, we can't go that way anymore. We could potentially go to the... How does this work? I imagine this... Okay, the save system is clearly... I wonder how different that is. Manolia Cathedral. You're ever so devout. Teehee. I don't believe that you're devout. I feel like you're gonna try and murder me. Why not say a prayer for yourselves? We might reclaim the future for ourselves in your name. Oh, how delicious. I mean, delightful looking you are. Yeah. I'll be leaving now. Guardia Forest. Might just be a handsome young man, Chrono. Yeah. I feel like I've heard this song before, but again, I know I've heard bits and pieces or seen bits and pieces of the game, but not enough to know better. This almost sounds like a, This sounds like the water theme from Donkey Kong. A little bit. Oh. Alright, I'll be back to you in a minute. Goddamn. So I'm gonna have to heal after this. Unless you get healed for level ups. Obtain Panacea. Yeah, I have to heal now. Damn birds dive bombing me. Alright, immediately Cyclone. Well, I guess this counts as grinding. And I get a potion. Get a potion, use a potion. Square pulled out all the heavy hitters for this. Yeah, I mean, at this point, Yumatsu's already, a big deal. Guardia Castle, no trespassing. What do you mean? That's the best part. Halt, who goes there? Not seen your face before. Those outlandish clothes. Wouldn't be one of the Fiend Lord's agents, would we? Fat chance, look at him. That boy is not built to lift a sword, let alone serve in the Fiend Lord's army. Suppose you're right. Now run along, boy, before we're forced to lock you up in the towers. Stop that at once. Queen Lene. Wait a minute. That man is my friend, and you will treat him as such. But your majesty, there's something strange about his look. You refuse to obey my orders? No, I forgive me, my lady. Please, enter. That's right. I'll be taking my leave now, boys. Three chambers are above. She has granted you permission to pass. I'm going to understand you played some role in helping me to rescue my lady wife. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Might you know what befell Lene? She's been acting rather oddly since her return. Seems to have lost the coral hairpin she always wore. She always treasured that thing so. Forgive me, you must be tired. Please rest in knight's quarters down the stairs to the left. I'll speak to the commander. So, like, this way? Go downstairs if you wish to rest. I mean, I'll take a free fill up on HP. Don't threaten me with a good time. Do Secret of Evermore next. I don't even know what that is. Another Squaresoft 90s game. Yeah, I never had a Super Nintendo growing up, so that's why I missed out on some of these. Zenon Bridge is our last line of defense. It must hold, even if it should mean our lives. Queen's friend, are you not? Talk to the maid if you need rest. Matsu helped compose this with Yasunori Matsuda. This is his first release. He's gone to do Xenogears, a ton of Nintendo games, in 1995. The year after release of Final Fantasy VI, Matsu then worked on Enemy Tracer and Front Mission for Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, just winning on all fronts is Uematsu. It's a Secret of Mana spinoff. Mana, I don't know. Potato. I played... Because I feel like the numbering is weird from Japanese to English. I played one of those. Secret of Mana 2, or Trials of Mana. Just technically the third game. That's the one I played. Guy goes to B-movie, gets teleported back in time. Nowhere in terms of time travel as short-telling as this was. Well, it can't all be classic status. That's not the right room at all. Her Majesty awaits you. Secret Mountain and the sequel were huge in Japan. We didn't get Secret Mountain 2 for a long time. Yeah, I played the third game / 2 off an emulator because, again, I didn't have a Super Nintendo, so. I had no idea. Like, I was probably like 10 or 11 years old at the time, so I had no idea about any of the series or. You know, I was too young to understand. Was that a Sega Genesis owner? Yes. Yes, it was. Yeah, so I had 2 older brothers. So we had a Master System and a Genesis in the 90s, and then from there we were a PlayStation household for a little while. So almost no Nintendo at all. It's been over 10 years since Her Majesty first came to this castle. She's scarce aged a day. In fact, she looks even younger now than she did before her disappearance. Was an emulator game for 20 years. I happened to play that one. Of all things. The other one who saved our queen? I'd expected one a bit more dashing. Ooh, that's gonna hurt the old pride. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to have words with this man in private. Oh my. As you wish, Your Majesty. Come nearer. Don't be shy. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me. But everyone keeps calling me Lynette for some reason. I'm glad you came. We were only together for that short time at the fair, but I somehow knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. What's happening? We're about to get wrapped up in some Fiend Lord business, I think. Alright, before I advance to the Lance. Did I have any RPGs on the Genesis? Not in the like that I can remember from like a traditional sense. So like let's see. I will say I doubt I had any of note, because I did not. What about Wonder Boy and Monster World? No. So like my like the Beyond the Oasis? No, I like I said, I need to look at lists just to make sure, but yeah, I definitely did not. I wasn't. I'll say I was not old enough to appreciate or understand or even want. I'll say like I. All right, just putting a number on it. I was born in 1990, so my tastes in video games were not quite like developed yet. Had Landstalker only. A lot of people are saying Shining Force. I have definitely not played that. Yeah, it's gonna be a no on almost all of the ones that I'm looking at. The crazy thing is that like these don't even look familiar. To be real, when it comes to system maybe 10 RPGs, you include the Zelda-esque and RPG element games. Yeah, that's fair. Does Uncharted Waters count? I played that. But no, in the traditional sense, I don't think I really played too many RPGs when I was very young. I did play. I played Final Fantasy VI when I was like 10 years old. So I played Final Fantasy VII. I'll say it's kind of a blur, but I played 7 before I played 6. But I don't think I cleared it. I don't think I cleared 7 until I was a little bit older because I didn't get it. Like the game released when I was, 7 years old. So my attention span and everything was not quite there. I feel like I'm being torn apart. Oh, this is in the cutscene. Help me, Chrono. It's like, I'm scared. It's like, I'm dying. Please, Chrono, help. Well, some good we are. Am I about to get framed for this? Majesty's dismissed you already? Didn't engage in any untoward behavior, did you? Of course not. Nope, didn't do anything. I'll be on my way. Majesty seems somehow not herself. Yes, just as I thought. She claims she's not Lena, and something different about her. Ah, but don't let word of this escape. Great number of things change as the years go by, but if there is one thing that will ever be the same, it's women and their insufferable love of gossip. Wow, that's a take. Jesus. Got to switch online expansion pack. Golden Sun. A game I know by name only. Oh, that's a chest. Almost missed that the first time. I feel like I'm gonna get to the door and they're gonna stop me. Chrono. Wait, who knows my name? Oh, Luca. You're okay. Did you find the girl? What? She disappeared. It's just what I thought then. I knew I recognized her from somewhere. We seem to be in Guardia, but it looks a lot older than the Guardia we're from. They must have mistaken that girl for her ancestor. After all, that girl was our Princess Nadia. Oh my god. Marl, that is, Princess Nadia is a descendant of Queen Linnea. What in the world is going on? Oh, it's the line of succession. I get it. Ancestors. Yeah. I was confused with the little girl because it was the same model that was at the fair. Queen Elena was kidnapped and someone was supposed to have gone and saved her, but now history has been changed. Mara looks so much like the queen that they probably called off their search when she appeared. But if the real queen is killed... Mara will never have existed. There might still be enough time. We could say the queen, history as we know it, should remain unchanged. Something must happen to the queen in this era if she isn't rescued. And if something happens to her, her descendant, Mrs. Nadia, will never come into being. We have to find the real queen. This all makes sense. The only way. It's the only way. We couldn't possibly do anything else. Reveals the HP of enemies. That's actually kind of helpful. Yeah, I ended up playing most of the Super Nintendo, or I'll say, I ended up playing a few Super Nintendo RPGs. I was like 10, 11 years old, so that would be Secret of Mana 2 and Lufia 2. Those are the immediate two that come to mind. Again, I'll give all the credit in the world to my cousin who basically came to my house one summer, handed me a CD-ROM, and that had a few emulators on it and a whole bunch of games, as much as would fit on there. And that is how I learned about a lot of games that I hadn't. Am I your cousin? Not that I'm aware of. Although, the funny thing is that you share the same name. That's a fun... His name is Choir, too. Yes, exactly. What a coinky dink. Right? Birds are back. Well, welcome to hell, Luca. Damn, 40? Chrono's level increased. Okay, so leveling up does not replenish health. Good to know. I synchronized getting out of bed. I just wanted to hear the sound effect again, really. Well, my only clue so far was the church. Queen Lord's army laid waste to this bridge. We are working to repair it, but until Sir Cyrus returns, we must see to the kingdom's defense as well. I just wanted to get out of the castle as fast as humanly possible because I was like, okay, they're gonna think I kidnapped her. What did you find? Or no, what? Hairpin. Hey, this is Guardia's Royal Crest. Oh, shit. This could go bad. I mean, I knew I was going to get attacked in here. Actually, cyclones for everybody. Luca doesn't have a tech yet. I did check. I think I need to level her up at least once. Okay, you should be dead. Oh, come on. Pew. All right, last one. Crit. $32 XP. Also, these SNES graphics everyone tries to copy. They do look quite nice, even on a a monitor it was never ever designed for. Nice proportion, well shaded little detailed little pieces. Yeah, it's unfortunate that there's no. I could probably mod it with like a CRT filter or something like that, but it's unfortunate that this version doesn't have. I promise you, even running a trashy emulator with it looks like a painting. Yeah, no, it looks great. For sure. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, damn. Lower your guard and you allow the enemy in. This sounds oddly... Like, every time it's like, this sounds very close to Final Fantasy. The frog enters. You've come to save the queen? The fiend's lair lies within, it would seem. Will you accompany me? You're a... Chrono is a giant talking frog. You know I can't stand frogs. Suppose I ought not to expect you to trust me, looking as I do. Very well, do as you please, but I must save the queen. Wait. You don't seem like a bad frog. I mean, person. I mean, what should we do, Chrono? We should go with the frog. Right, I guess I'll have to get over my aversion to slimy, moist-skinned creatures. So what's your name? Frog is named Frog. Frog will suffice. Alright. Nice to meet you, Frog. You as well. This room must conceal hidden passages. Let us search every corner. I actually kind of want to heal again. Look at Frog. Level 5. Big muscle frog boy. PC. Yeah, he's the noble like knight archetype, and I love his little hop around as well. I'm all for it. I'm wondering if we should perhaps level a little bit though before we go in here. Oh, Luca has flamethrower. Wait. No, not yet. TP needed 3. He's deeper than that, I was discovered, but everyone in this game is likable all around. No, I don't need to level. This is anti-RPG. This game, like much like Final Fantasy IV, is grindless. Alright, we'll put it to the test. And the game crashed. Good thing I saved. Good thing I saved. You will naturally encounter everything you need. That's good to know. Yeah, that was just an immediate unannounced and just immediate crash to desktop. But of SNES 9X, I have a copy of that. Actually, I'm almost certain I have a copy of it, like in a folder on this computer. Do I have Chrono Trigger on that file? On that, in that file? No, I probably don't. But I know I still believe I knew where to find such things. Okay. I dropped it in mod chat if you didn't. Oh, you just have it? That's funny. I mean, I don't doubt that you have it. Having it at the ready that quickly is something else entirely. God, what the I still have the original box, book, and cart for this game. That is more what I would expect. I'm just watching this dude shuffle. Free TP, 180G. Look, learn flamethrower. Learn fire Fire Wheel Dual Tech, I think was the name of that. Very Matsu Turner? Yes. Oh, Dual Tech is probably like a combo move. I get it. Indian Water. Well, I'm gonna keep going toward more treasure. Fire Whirl. Yeah. Well, I just want to see it. Alright, curiosity's been satisfied now. Characters can buff each other's skills with each other's skills. I use skill to increase skill. Obtain a potion. Okay, let's all be in the same room. I'm trying to resist my urge to grind. Maiden suits. Ocean. Ether. So you get a character lighting power instead of fire, they can give you electrical version. Makes sense. Hey, kill everything you want. Damn. Well, your defense went way up because of that. Saying grinding's not needed. So you can't save inside dungeons. We'll never need to work for some levels. Obtained Hidden Naga Bromide. Hey, there are humans in here. Try to steal our bromide, will you? Get him. Goddamn, alright. I didn't know it was that serious. Okay, never mind. Fire Whirl took care of them. I'll be having that bromide, thank you. Steel Saber. I figured this would happen. Bronze sword, okay. You used like a broadsword. One thing you notice is the above leveling comment. Game has really, really good flow. 47 damage, nice. Battles seem to be quick. That's a shame. Then only had 2 health left. No. What's with the disguises? Rapid change. No need to be walking around like humans in here. I'll step away for a moment. Yeah, the game has tons of charm. I'll come back in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna check everything. I really just wanted to heal Chrono. It's almost time for my shift. I hate pretending to be human. There's so smelly and repulsive. It's demeaning. Those we ate last time weren't so bad, and those 2 soldiers we just caught look plump and juicy. Yakuro's a genius. He's planning to imprison the Chancellor and take on his role of work like magic. The Queen's ours and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. I think I'll pay over my respects to the Fiend Lord statue before my shift starts. Okay. Okay, these are repeated. Did you by chance come to save Queen Lene? Oh, you did. That's good to know. Oh, good of you. I'm sure Yakuro will be pleased. Please pass time in here with us until he has a chance to come and greet you properly. Oh, just come to rescue me? How kind of you. But I assure you there's no need. The master of this place, Yakuro, is so very kind. I decided to stay here. Please make yourselves at home, too. Oh, great Magus the Great. Your eyes are brighter than the stars. Flowing hair like waves atop the sea. Even those miserable sunny days abate. When we feel your seething hate. Even brightened halls hold no fear, just so long as you are near. Magus, oh Lord Magus, you are a fiend lord and savior. Come join us and sing your funeral dirge. Yeah. Oh, screw it. Cyclone. Hey, they're the ones who talk about murdering me, alright? Naga, please. Slurp slash. X strike dual tech. Oh, the music's over. Change speed belt. Well, I thought I was gonna be able to listen to it after. My bad. Not without the singers. True. I would lose strength for that. I can use the padded vest. Nice. Oh, this was just literally a secret room. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Please take the time to enjoy yourselves with us. Motherfucking snakes. Alright, can't do anything with them. So I gotta be at least a little bit careful with my usage of some of the stuff. I do have ether as well, so I can top back up on that. And they really want to give me Athenian water, which is great. I mean, healing, you know, people from being unconscious is nice, but I basically did not need to buy any at the beginning. No. I want the Cyclone because they're all grouped up like that. Frog's critting everything. What do you know? It's another Athenian water. Okay, it's just a save point, nothing else. Shelter. Is that a tent? That's what I thought. Okay, so we can go a couple battles. Tent. Oh shit! Oh, stop that! You said a million times that one's just a decoy. Huh? Sneak past me, huh? Really think you're smart. I never get the chance to heal because they're already dead. Pistol with the bat. We did. Crosses off the bucket list, yeah. We're just missing now. Then you crit. No, I might have got myself a little bit of trouble here. Cyclone here. Slurp there. Alright, that was a little bit worrying for a moment. I finally got to heal during combat. Yep. Typing that makes me think the Roadrunner. No entry within. Oh, I literally can't go back. Unless there's a button to push. Interesting. I could have potentially avoided them, yes. Double meat. Happens that way sometimes. That was weird. I like walked through them. It's interesting, you don't have to, you don't have to go in the order that people's turns come up. That's what I was trying to say. Debating whether I want to use a shelter or not. I guess I will. Get everybody's MP back. I could probably save it, but I don't know. Flamethrower is brutal. I don't like it. Well, the Diablos make the same sound when they spin, almost. You're dead. Everything I believe is weak to fire. Sound right. I mean, we're dealing with kind of undeads and things of the like. Obtained an iron sword. That's 2 pieces of equipment in the same dungeon. Oh wait, sorry, it's for Frog. My bad. Alright, that opened the passageway up and around. I'm naturally just going at everything. Give me the levels. And money, for that matter. Another save point. Well, you're both right there, so that's an immediate cyclone. The immediate music change. You get to see who's in the room. Prepare yourself. It is time for you to bid farewell to this world. You, how did you get in here? By murder. Frog. Please, Your Majesty, we shall dispatch this fiend. Careful. Yeah, there's no use in fighting. None of you will leave this place alive. My flamethrower says otherwise. Intolerable Frog, let's see you hop your way out of this. Get out of this Chancellor charade. Chancellor transformed into Yakura. They're a veritable pinball. Frog needs heals. If anything, you need to stop attacking him for a moment. Every time I hit him with a big attack, he gets launched around the room. You need the healing. I'd say 19 shouldn't kill him. Well, last heal, so. Minus Frog being able to heal. He's much more resilient than I thought he'd be. There he goes. Look, learn Hypno Wave. Frog theme again. Thank you, Frog. I knew you'd come to rescue me. His Majesty waits most anxiously. We should return to the castle. But there's treasure here. I thank you, Chrono and Luca, for all your aid. As well, please accompany us to the castle. You will be most welcome guests. Don't you dare make me leave right now. Okay. True Chancellor. My thanks. Also stuffed me in here like a sack of coin. Oh, Your Majesty, I'm undamaged as you can see. Obtained mid-ether. Ether is so mid. Yes, let us be on our way. Okay. There you go. You cannot know how I worried, Linnae. Linnae. I keep calling her Linnae because of Chained Echoes. It's one letter difference. Yakra, that vile beast, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. Must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure if such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. I'm disgraced. I failed to protect my queen. Frog. These dips. Okay. Well, they played this song when we met him as well. Give my deepest gratitude, Lord Chrono. But I wonder, who then was that girl we found in the canyon? I'm forever in your debt. Who knows what would happen to me had you not come a little later than you did? Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did the princess disappear? She may be there now. It was my presence here that endangered the queen. I can remain at this castle no more. Chrono, you have the makings of a great swordsman. Maybe frogs aren't so bad after all. Yakra, that vile beast, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen, is what he said. Earlier, he talked about instituting a stricter criminal justice system. There you go. Yeah, we must institute a stricter criminal justice system in this kingdom to ensure such fiends never threaten the royal family's safety again. There you go. The criminal justice system. Can I still heal for free? Like 10 gold or gil or whatever the game's currency is actually called. 10G. We go Linnea's room. Yeah, they keep saying, what happened to her? Like, both the king and queen both said it. Truly was the very image of our queen. And she's back. Back to the future, basically. No longer disappearing. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia. Chrono. It was awful. I was so afraid. Couldn't see or feel anything, but I knew I was someplace cold. Wonder if that's what it's like to die. Your Highness, I came to help me too. Wait, Your Highness? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured me out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to trick you. My name is really Nadia. My father is King Guardia. Was it 33? Just wanted you to go to the fair and have fun like everyone else. But if you'd known who I really was, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, would you, Chrono? Yeah, I would have. Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. Marvel's theme. Royal Queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. You thought it would be that easy. There's a whole prolonged story before the game lets you start having fun and do whatever you want, but that comes a lot sooner than you'd think. Returning home, I do not know from where you hail, but I wish you a safe journey. Royal Queen Linnea was somewhere else then. Just like that. Okay. Your dialogue doesn't change. must be the real Queen Linné. Oh, we truly could be twins. You get along with the king now, you hear? Or I'll get angry. Actually, I wouldn't even be able to do that, would I? Never mind. I just wish you all the best. Implying that she won't exist. Unless certain things happen. Ah, good, you're safe. Even the look... Again, now, you are the ghostly image of Lena. Your manner, on the other hand... Well, never rest mind that. You've done me a great service. If there is aught I might do for you, simply speak it and it will be done. Okay, he's not talking about the criminal justice system again. They all stacked up on top of each other. Chrono learned Wind Slash. Fucking birds again. We have crossbows and guns for this. Learned Aura. Learned Aura World Dual Tech. Restore a small amount of HP. Yes, swing the sword to heal them. Sorry, Bird Brandon brought my friends this time. What do you get, Cyclone, but it's a heal? Yeah. I'm gonna swing with the flat side of the blade. That won't hurt them. We get blowing a raspberry at me. Obtain strength capsule. One of the things that makes this game so interesting, but by the end you have a pretty wide degree of options and people work with each other really well. Yeah, you'd have to choose party composition, I can imagine matters quite a bit. It's an ambush. I totally missed this area before. Oh, so that was just a whole lot of nothing. Any weird party to work together in ways you wouldn't expect? Yeah, we'll mix and match. Here we go. Alright, bridge not repaired. I guess we would go back to, well, I don't know where we'd go back to, because Fair's not there anymore. Millennial Fair? Here? Yeah. I want to talk to this guy. I'm not reading absolutely everybody's dialogue. Pea shooter. Damn, bronze helms all around. Yeah, shelters are pretty cheap. For sure, the date will show on the world map, as since someone's told you. Yes, it did. It did even before I went through the. I don't even know what to call it. I probably shouldn't even buy that pea shooter. Alright, sell the wood sword. There's time until you step through a gate and wonder what time it is, though someone tells you. Yeah, it's a question mark until... That was one of the first things I noticed coming through. You have that equipped, so... Sell the hide caps. Bronze sword, the bronze blade. There's one guard who's missing. Fix it yet? That damn old frog swam to the other side. Come back, frog. So there's not really anywhere else to go, I don't think. Oh, canyon. Yeah, 680 now. Oh yeah, because the canyon's where we warped in. That makes sense. Yeah, we're still tutorial. We'll be, Oh, damn, that one's actually got a little bit more health. Never mind. I saw 99 health. I was like, okay, this one's a little bit more resilient, but not really. Sliced and shot up just the same. The victory song. So, how do we get home? Well, Your Highness, we... Please, call me Marl. Well then, Marl, observe. Just whip out a magic wand. Whoa. Look, you're amazing. Sorry, I should be more humble in front of... Enough already, I'm a princess, but what's that mean? I can't do anything special. But you're incredible. I'll trade my name for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call these distortions gates. They're basically portals to the same location at a different time. Gates are unstable, that's why they appear and disappear all the time. So I use the principle behind my telepod device to create this gate key. It's what's locking the gate in place. Why did this gate suddenly appear in the first place? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. It's starting to sound complicated. Why don't we head back to our own time for now? Alright, coming, Chrono? Phew, we made it. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come back with me to the castle? It would give me a chance to thank you properly for everything. I'm really sorry for putting you through all this tomorrow. What are you talking about? It was the most fun I've had in months. I made new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I still need to do a little more snooping into why that gate appeared. See you soon, Luca. Well, Chrono, are you ready to escort me home? You still enjoy the fair? Can. We can get the 40 points and do the mini game again. I really wanted to. Just drink 8 times. And it's 4:20 a.m. Hydration has been done. Thank you for that. How many points do I have? Probably should check that first. 11. I could also fight the, did we fight Gato again? I just came back through from hell. This is probably quicker, doing this for a couple of rounds. That was a mighty fancy heal. All right, am I gonna scum this a little bit? Absolutely, because I don't feel like grinding for 40 points again, because that's just annoying. The only thing I don't know is that the arms are reversed. I'll send this doll to Chrono's house. was once a great cathedral. I wonder what became of it. Say hi to Mom. This is a pleasant surprise. I've never seen you bring any girls or hunt except for Luca. Who's this pretty new friend? I'm Marl. Nice to meet you. Marl, you say, have we met somewhere before? I could swear I recognize you. Perhaps it's just my imagination. No, it's a completely unknown person. Rest for a while. I guess we could just heal off what we had from fighting Gato a couple of times. Well, we've got a doppelganger doll. We're going to the bridge, or going to the fair across the bridge. Alright, I'll take her home. The modern forest, or present day forest. Looks like it still has the same monsters in it. Nope. We got new. Maybe I'm just saying something slightly outside of the game. That's fine. Oh shit. That's where I need Luca and her flamethrower. I can't combo attack any of them. They're all pretty low level. We need to change the YouTube title or something because it's entirely unacceptable if someone came in and spoiled one of the more difficult mysteries of the game with this solution within first 15 of play. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. I just considered honestly not doing it. But I was more mad that I lost the minigame, so I wanted to do it again. Yeah, so YouTube does not have a tag system the way that Twitch does, where you can... So, like, every Twitch stream I ever do is tagged. Well, you guys, one solution with a difficult puzzle you get in the game. It's infuriating to me that someone said that. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably unlocking a particular ending condition, so yeah, I don't know how to mark that on YouTube. I'll have a look. Yes/no. That's fine. I'm not gonna follow up. If there's any other pieces of that puzzle, I'm going to intentionally not do it. If I know. Later in the game, get a puzzle. It has a obscure solution. One piece of it was spoiled. Gotcha. That is pretty annoying. I mean, I could literally put in the YouTube title, no spoilers. Not game ruining, but puzzle ruining. A great puzzle, too. I'm hiding the fuck out of it now. Yeah, I had it. Like, I was very uneasy, like, when they started talking. Like, okay, like, great bit of context. And I even said, like, hey, don't let me know anything. Like, I feel like I was very clear on that. Oh, they left. But yeah, I don't know how to, like, forward looking. I don't know how to do that other than just putting in a title. Obviously, that's real estate and all of that, but yeah, I've never. I can kind of one hand the number of times where like I could like I said, I can count on one hand the amount of times we've ever had to take moderation action against somebody for something like that. Like, they'll usually start out with something, and I'll say, hey, I don't want to know anything, and then we're good. But yeah, the fact that I said it and then they did it anyway is that's kind of mind-boggling. Concerning. Confuse me? Nah. Good thing I didn't hit the princess. If you aren't sold on this game after the idea after the return of Marl, I'll be surprised personally. I'm already invested in this. Like, in general, like, I've still never just stopped a playthrough midway. Now, what will stop me is if it keeps crashing this often. Because that's twice now. I deserve it because I said it. I did forget the Space Marine issue. Okay, so at least it saved... What else is there? I think it saves every time you enter exit from the world map. So that's actually... That might actually save me a bit, but... Like, if I do a dungeon and clear it, I'll be pretty pissed. For some reason, Intel Adaptive Boost thing was on in BIOS after updates, sending weird spikes and things after many of the voltages. That would do it. That's wild. It is a little bit concerning that it's crashed twice tonight. Miss. I'm just gonna ignore that and move on. What did you find in the Space Pursuit and other programs randomly crash like it's a memory issue? That's a false positive. The memory issue is because the XMP Intel pull. That'd be a good game. Do not crash. Otherwise, I'll be looking up some sort of mods or fixes. Or just saving a ton. Princess Nadia. A new chancellor? Are you alright? Where on earth have you been? Oh, we'd heard you were abducted. We had soldiers combing the entire kingdom for you. And am I going to get framed now? Or not framed now, but am I going to get in trouble now? You back there. You're the one, aren't you? You thought you kidnapped the princess? No, Chrono only... Seize him! Seize the filthy terrorist! He deceived our princess and plotted to overthrow the crown. No, you mustn't. Well, I called out the plot just too early. Stop this right now. Okay. Take that, enhanced criminal justice system. What are you fools doing? Her Highness, the princess said... Doesn't matter what she said. Seize him. Well, I've been seized. It's how this works. This is so cool. On trial. On trial and guaranteeing this is a kangaroo court. Ah, your chancellor shall serve as the prosecutor. I, Pierre, represent the defense. And Pierre's gonna be incompetent. Like, this is just gonna roll out the tropes. I'm... Members of the courts. I will now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with the abduction of Princess Nadia. Gorgeous scene too. Yeah, the people are oddly well detailed. Interesting. Curse your pastime, meddling, and inspiring a robust criminal justice system. Yeah, it's we were messing around in the past, and this is what happens. What shall be his fate? Burned at the stake, perhaps, to feel the tickler? Upside down. Excuse me? Tickler? Wait, I hope you're doing well, Lindhop. You voted for this love using my face party? Or should we employ the guillotine? You know, we should have left the Chancellor in the box. Just left him stuffed in a crate. Choice is yours, good jurors. Now let us begin. Shall first hear the testimony of the defense. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, how could he be guilty of a crime that never occurred? Prosecution would have you believe that the defendant kidnapped the princess. However, the truth is quite to the contrary. Not only was their meeting a coincidence, but it was the princess herself who asked Chrono if she could join him. Sound opening argument. Is this true? Who was responsible for initiating contact? I feel like if I say Marl was, he's gonna... whatever. We'll go with it. It's consistent with our defense. Are you so certain? Our witnesses say that you were the one who bumped into the princess. Having subdued the princess, the defendant then coerced her into visiting Luca's little sideshow. There are countless witnesses to this. Shortly thereafter, both the princess and the defendant vanished. Caught in 4K. Shit. If that is not a criminal abduction, I don't know what is. Several other acts have also been brought to my attention. You called the defendant's character into question. It's they're gonna get me on the drinking charges. Objection. Cannot possibly have any relevance to the case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case, Your Honor. The evidence will show that his testimony cannot be trusted. Very well, we have nothing to hide. The defendant's cold-hearted nature is irrefutable. For not saving the fucking cat. You remember this child, don't you? A poor little girl who lost her cat. You wouldn't even listen to her cries. I did try. You ignored me. I did not. There, you poor little dear. I knew it must be a painful memory to recall. You may run along now. You just walked away. I think the people have seen enough. I tried to interact with the cat, actually. Real issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this good youth to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. Pardon me, but I do believe the motive was quite clear. Greed. Fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. Are you sure? You weren't the least bit tempted? Not at all. Good people, please remember the defendant claims he had no interest whatsoever in the princess's wealth. Allow me to introduce you to our next witness. I saw it with my own eyes. Dear me, I'm so nervous. I said, I don't even know who you are. The man grabbed the pendant right after he bumped into the princess before he even checked to see if she was okay. Okay. That's pretty well done. So no matter what you do, you're fucked. But the order matters. So also, if I had stolen that old man's lunch, that would have come back to bite me as well. Oh, is that all? I can go now? Goodbye, everyone. Nothing more, Your Honor. The prosecution rests. So you could technically do this perfectly and still lose. Either way. But members of the jury, it's time for verdict. Do you believe the defendant guilty? Stand to the left. Innocent, stand to the right. Well, I'm getting prosecuted no matter what. This is a losing battle. Not guilty. Guilty. I say who's going to be the deciding vote. I love how they're just building suspense. Order in the court. Verdict has been reached. The defendant has been found not guilty. Because I didn't steal that fucking lunch. But if he did not kidnap the princess, the fact remains he aided in her flight from the castle. Like I said, I knew it wasn't going to matter for anything. But hey, we were not guilty. I sentenced the accused to 3 days of solitary confinement as punishment. Take him away. I mean, all things considered, 3 days, that's nothing. Stop. Princess Nadia. That's quite enough, young lady. But, Father, all I ask for is you to remain at the castle and behave like a princess. What's done is done. Even royalty must obey the laws of the land. Lead the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about your little escapade in town. We are through here. Might get executed? Well, it says solitary confinement. It didn't say execution. Damn you, enhanced criminal justice system. Chrono. This man is a seditionist who meant to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty by trial. I trust you to your care. This is the monster who abducted the princess. His execution is 3 days hence. See that he is still here to attend it. Execution? I don't recall hearing anything about that. No cause for concern. There's only been a small delay in the paperwork. Or do you mean to question me? Yep. Leave the Chancellor in the fucking box. Never, sir. Guards. Take the prisoner away. I didn't steal that food, but it's there. Sympathizer from your trial brought that for you. Enjoy it while you can. Obtained ether. HP and MP restored. All right, so since there's a save point here, I'm wondering if this is a good stopping point. Yes, I realized that because we're gonna have an entire prison breakout. Days until execution 2. It's the trial. It is a fun little setup, though. Like, it is funny that you're just screwed no matter what. Even if you got, like, a complete, like, not guilty verdict, it wouldn't matter. So that's pretty funny and really, like, really well done. Like, because, yeah, absolutely, you'd probably find that somebody who, like, had a save that they would go back to, and then try and do it right, and they'd be like, oh, you know what, they get the book thrown at them anyway. It's all for naught. But yeah, dynamic systems, subversions of expectations, really good stuff. I imagine we'll escape through time again for some reason. Nobody checks on Marla their first time either? No. But the game is working against you at that point. Because it's like every person's inclination is to go look at the shiny thing on the ground. Especially when she says, oh no, my pendant. So the game actively works to screw you over in that manner. But hey, you know what? I can feel happy in the fact that we got a not guilty verdict. Because I wasn't a thief. They didn't get me on the drinking though. Probably because it's a built-in minigame. So that makes sense. But yeah. I think this is a good point to stop just because we had a save point. And I guess tutorial over. Now I just got to fix the crashes or whatever, and we're Gucci. Yeah, that's the other thing I would like to do is just see if there's any sort of mitigation for that. Because I really don't want to have a situation where I lose 15, 20, 30 minutes of time. Because that, like I said, there's few things that could make me want to stop playing a game, and that, like a technical issue like that might be one of them. Resource hog chrono trigger. RTX off. The only thing I did was forced VSync through the graphics driver because it was screen tearing really badly. No 3 megabyte game. It's path traced now. So yeah, I'll look for some crash fixes in the meantime. But that's gonna be it for today. We'll figure out how to break out of prison in the next edition or next session. And that next session will be on Friday at 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. If you want to know what my schedule is, I do post it on social media every week. In addition to that, as Choir also put there, you can join the Discord. The advantage of Discord, one, it's free. You don't have to be a subscriber or anything for that. Is that the timestamps will be relative to your time zone, so you can always know the correct time is. Obviously, don't have that luxury with Twitter, Threads, or Blue Sky, but whatever suits your fancy. You remember about music? Let's talk about movies. So you guys hate Destiny. All of the above. Also see spirited discussion about DMC Devil May Cry 2013 out of pretty much nowhere. that was one of the times where, like, you know what, it's not a masterpiece of a game. I'm not gonna try and say that, but I was very much determined to show that it's not that as bad as everybody says it is. And I would counter that it's actually a good game gameplay wise. I corrected myself. Yeah, you know what? I'm at least willing to have the discussion. Cause like there's always like I played the game a few times, and I platinum trophied that game on PS3. I think. I'd have to go look. Admitted I was wrong. There's a first time for everything. It happens. I'm wrong a lot. No, but it's at least so out of all that we discussed, Devil May Cry as a series, and then that caused me to do a Discord stream of the game. It was $5 to buy it. Just yes, did I spend $5 to prove a point? I did, but at the same time, I'm probably going to end up playing through that game again because you know what? I enjoy the combat system. It's pretty good. Either way, perks of being in the Discord. Exclusive streams. But either way, we will be back to it on Friday at 7 p.m. and then again on Sunday at 11 a.m. That is 1 hour earlier than I've typically been starting, so just heads up there. But yeah, that's the upcoming rest of the streams for the week, and we'll see where we get to progress-wise. Story keeps sucks, and DMZ remake is better than 2 and 4. There you go. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending on what time it is for you. Appreciate any time you spend here at all, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. whether you're lurking, chatting, or anywhere in between. And yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks all. Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.